Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a bit of a haul video, but first I thought I'd show you a bit of my room. I recently added this bookshelf into my little office type room, and I recently purchased a new scanner, so I thought I'd show you me unpacking that. I actually didn't mean to buy a scanner. It wasn't something I was like looking to upgrade, but unfortunately my last scanner started to give me some trouble, so we decided to upgrade while we still could. My last scanner was the Epson Perfection V33, and the previous scanner I had before was the V30, so I really like the Epson scanners and I'm pretty loyal to it. They always seem to behave really well. They do a good job with watercolor and marker art, so I have no complaints. This time I decided to upgrade to the V370. I saw a lot of artists say the V600 was really good, but when I checked the specs between the V370 and the V600, I thought the V370 was enough machine for what I needed, and the V600 was a little bit too much out of my price range. So I thought this was a pretty good buy, and hopefully it'll work out really well. So the rest of this video is pretty much going to be a haul, but I thought I'd show you some of the bigger items in use. I thought it would be kind of interesting, almost like a mini vlog type thing, something kind of different. So I hope you don't mind. I hope you'll enjoy this video. And my cat is always super curious every time I do anything, so she'll appear. I also kind of indulged by adding some clips of her in this video, so hopefully you won't mind. Another purchase that I made quite a few months ago, I feel like it was probably 6+ months ago. A lot of this stuff in this video I've been collecting for the last like 9 or so months, was this printer. It's a Canon Pro 100. I've seen a lot of really good reviews for this printer. It's a really nice high quality printer, and it can do large format prints as well. So I thought I would take a plunge and go for something really nice for my printer for making prints, especially for Patreon. And so far I really like this printer. It's doing a really good job. It's huge though. It takes up so much space, as you can see. But it does a really nice job with the prints, and I really like Canon printers. I've always had Canon printers in the past, and they've always done a good job for me. So I really like how they perform, and they don't seem to have any problems in the long run. The last printer I had, my husband picked out, and it was an Epson, and it did pretty good prints, but in the long run it started to degrade, and I've never had that problem with Canon, so that's why I went back to Canon for my printer. Right now I'm just doing some prints for the Patreon rewards for my first month on Patreon, and I'll also be cutting them next. Patreon has been going really well. If you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, it's only $1 to access all of my Patreon posts, and after that it's all like physical rewards, like getting prints mailed to you. So it's been a lot of fun, so definitely check it out. The link is in the description below. Around the same time that I bought my printer, I thought I should get a cutter, like a paper cutter, something really good that can do much nicer cuts than my scissors can. I can't seem to do a straight cut with scissors no matter what I do. And the paper cutters, like the guillotine cutters here, are really expensive. So I ended up getting this one on Taobao, and I'm actually super happy with it. It has nice grids on it, and it does really nice sharp cuts. So it's actually been really perfect, especially to get like a little bit more of a professional look to my prints, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm also really happy with the paper I picked for these prints. The paper I ended up going with is a Canon paper, and it's the luster paper. It's a bit more on the higher grade side. I think it's the Canon Pro paper, and I really like it. It has a really nice kind of matte look to it, where it's not too shiny, but it also has a bit of a shimmer, and the image comes out really crisp. So I'm really happy with this paper so far, and I'm really happy with the prints. So I've been buying a lot of paper in the last couple months. Here's just a few of them I got off Amazon last time I ordered. I wanted to get some smaller books, so they'd be a little bit more fun to do like small illustrations on the fly, and I got some small watercolor paper too. I haven't really used them much. I like stockpile paper, and I don't really use it too quickly, but it's still something I'm always like, oh, I gotta try that. I saw this paper on a video where they were talking about how they have mixed media thicker tone tan paper now, and I had to get it. I really like the tone tan paper that I tried in the sketchbooks before, but it's always too thin. So when I heard there's a thicker version, I was like, yes, I must try that. And they also apparently have gray, and I've been really curious about the tone tan gray, so I decided to get that as well. I haven't tried it yet, but it does seem really nice, and it's nice and thick, so I definitely want to give it a try, see how it goes with watercolor as well as maybe some marker. The last time I ordered from Amazon, I also found out that Canson, the mixed media pad that I like so much, the sketchbook, also has a slightly higher end version. I'm not sure what the difference is, but I wanted to give it a try, see how. And I also picked up another pad of Arches watercolor paper last time I ordered from Blick, just because I just wanted to stock up. Recently, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Taobao, and I saw this paper come up, and I've actually seen some pretty good recommendations for this one, so I wanted to give it a try. I probably should have took the plastic off of the pad before I shot this, because it's like really hard to grip and it's really shiny. But I'm just hoping that this is good. The bigger pad I got was the closest to what they seem to be saying is cold press, and the smaller pad I got was the closest to be hot press, and they were pretty affordable. It's supposed to be 100% cotton, but it was pretty much like cellulose paper pricing. And I'm definitely excited to try it out. The only thing is the sizing is a bit weird. The size of the paper is a bit weird. I've also got a little bit crazy in the last couple months. I think around Black Friday last year, I started buying a lot of markers. I became obsessed with the idea of trying a bunch of markers. There was something about after I tried the Windsor Pro markers, I started to think, hey, I wonder what other markers are like, because I surprisingly like them more than I thought I would. And it's been a long time since I tried other markers. I've been using Copics for a really long time. And one of the ones I kept thinking about was Prismacolor Markers, because I haven't used them since I was a kid. They were my first markers, and nowadays they have brush markers. So when I saw this set go on sale on Amazon for Black Friday, I really wanted to try it out. And I just sent my sister a message, and I was like, if you're interested in buying me a Christmas gift, I would like this. And she actually got it for me. She's so sweet. So I'm definitely excited to try this out. It looks really nice. I also picked up another set of the Winsor Newton brush markers. I have two other sets, but they're like really vivid colors, so I wanted to grab this pastel set before I did a review for it, so that I'd have more variety of colors to try out. And I'm really excited. This set looks really nice. Also, during Black Friday last year, I actually went on to a local art shop's website. It's called Overjoyed, and I just happened to notice that they have some sales on these Touch twin markers, Shinhan twin markers. And I wanted to give it a try and see how they were, because they seem to be the most close to Copics in that you can get refilled ink as well as refill, you can change the tips. That's what I'm trying to say. So I wanted to give them a try, and the sets were really nicely priced. I originally wanted to buy them individually, but the sets were just so much cheaper. So I went with the pastel set for the bigger set, and then later on I actually ordered from them again. So I decided to get the Vivid 6-pack set just to try out more variety of colors. I also recently purchased some items from Blick for the first time, and since I was ordering from them, I had to pick up their brush markers. I've heard so many good things about these markers, so I really wanted to try them out and see if they really are the best Copic alternative from what I've heard. They're pretty nicely priced, but they're still kind of expensive. Like, they're not dirt cheap, but hoping that they're really nice. I only bought the smaller set because I didn't have a ton of money to spend at the time, but I just wanted to try them out. And shortly after I got those, which is so weird, I got this set from Spectra Ad. I hadn't heard of these markers before, but they are actually strikingly similar to the Blick markers, and I have swatched these, and they're actually really nice. I can't wait to do a review with these. The next marker, and I know there's so many markers, I'm sorry, but the next marker that I had to try out, and I actually had some requests for, was the Chameleon Markers. And these are they're a whole nother type of thing. I'm kind of looking forward to, and also dreading doing a review with these, because they're just so different but interesting. The colors look really nice though, and the size of the marker is just so big, but I'll save the rest for the review that will be coming soon. And by the way, if there's anything in this video that you're super excited to see a review of, definitely let me know, and I'll push that up. But yeah, you can kind of see the reflection of the package just now. That's embarrassing. Another marker that I picked up, I actually found out that Daiso makes Illustrator markers around Christmas time, I believe it was, and I actually rushed out to go buy them. I think I had to go to 2 different Daisos to find them. My husband actually passed by while he was on the way home from work, and he found half of them at one Daiso, and then we found the other half at the other Daiso, but I believe I have a full set. So I'm really looking forward to doing a video with this one as well, to do a review to see how good these markers are. They look really neat, especially for the price point, and I think these are the cheapest markers I've ever bought. They're not exactly the cheapest possible though, but it'll be really interesting to do a review with them. When I ordered from Blick recently, I also picked up this core watercolor set. I had heard that the purple in this set is really nice, and I kind of wanted to try it out, and it was actually a lot cheaper to get a set than it would be to just get the one individual tube of paint. So I thought, okay, why not? I can try out the other colors as well. And for me, I haven't even used up one single 5 milliliter tube yet. So I'm quite happy with the smaller size tubes. And it looks like a really neat set. It was actually really affordable for the set here. I think it was only like $20 for 6 colors. And I'm really looking forward to trying it out, especially since I heard that core watercolors in general tend to be very flowy. They like move a lot on the paper, and that's kind of one of my favorite things about watercolor. So I'm really like excited to try out this brand and see how it is. This is something I picked up from Amazon. I actually saw this item on, I think it's called Pencil Butter on YouTube, her video. She had done like this moon in the background of her drawing, and it just looked so perfect, and she pulled out this and a CD player, not a CD player, sorry, a CD to make the shape. And I always struggle with making shapes, so I wanted to get that to see if that would help out, but I honestly don't know how to use it, so hopefully I'll get around to it. I haven't even opened yet. Another thing that I saw on another artist's video, and I'll leave a link to her video in the description below because I can't fully remember her name right now, but these are called pad pucks by Artograph. And I think, or maybe they're called light pad pucks. It might be light pad pucks, but they're really interesting. You put these underneath your light pad to hold it up and put it on a slant, and you can stack them any way you want. You get 4, so you could stack like 2 on either side, or 1 on all 4 sides, that kind of thing. And it's actually really useful, especially for making videos, because you can put a gentle slant without anything being seen from above. Yeah, I really like these so far. I've been really enjoying using them. I also picked up a bunch of pens from the local art shop Overjoyed when I purchased from them. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. I've just bought all this stuff from my own money, and these are just places that I actually shopped with, so I'm not trying to advertise them. But they had my favorite gel pen. This is the Pilot Choose number 7, and I couldn't find them for a while, so I was really excited when I saw it on their website, and they were only like $1.50, so I was really happy about that. And they had silver, gold, and black as well, so I decided to give them a try. And I also picked up a couple of the whites just to stock up, so I have them in case I don't see them again because the other art shops around here seem to stop carrying this one, which is a shame because I really like this one. They also had these Zig Mangaka flexible pens. This is something that I saw on YouTube from quite a few different YouTubers mention that they are really nice and they really like these pens, so I wanted to give them a try. But in all the other art shops that I saw them for sale, they were a part of this big pack with a bunch of other multi-liners from Zig, I guess it is. And I wasn't really interested in buying a big pack with a bunch of multi-liners since I already know which multi-liners I like. I just wanted to try the flexible pens. So when I saw them being sold individually at this shop, Overjoyed, I was really happy to get them. I think they were only like $2 plus, $2 to $3 per. So I got the medium and the fine in the black, and also in the brown color. I forget if it was labeled sepia or brown. But yeah, I wanted to give those a try, and I thought they might be really nice. The last item is a set of markers, and I forgot to put these in with the other markers in the beginning. I almost forgot about this one entirely, honestly. I picked these up from Amazon the last time I ordered from there, which is probably the last time I'm going to be able to order from Amazon because they stopped shipping for free to Singapore, which is such a shame. But yeah, I picked these up just to try out. I've been waiting for them to show up in Singapore in the art shops here so I could buy them, but they never did, so I decided to just get them from Amazon. And these are the Windsor Watercolor Markers. I'm really excited to give them a try, but it's something that I've never really used before, so it'll be definitely a challenge to try these out. So yeah, that is everything that I've bought in the last like 9+ months. I mean, there's probably a few other small things that I forgot about. Like I did pick up some extra color pencils recently, but I forgot to put those in the video. And there was a couple of different markers, or not markers, paper that I bought that I forgot. I also got like a hair dryer to dry my watercolor while I'm using it, which is really useful. But I thought that'd be kind of weird to add in this video. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. It's something I did a little bit differently, so I'd be really interested to know if you enjoyed it. And just to be clear, I am not sponsored by anybody. Nobody paid for me to talk about their shop or the items that I purchased. So definitely, yeah. This is just a video because I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, I hope you liked it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.